What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Galaxy Queen Star. Alright, I'm gonna make this quick because the next battle is about to go down. But I just finished watching Ill Will versus Math. This battle was fire, another fire battle. I am so surprised that Math actually came with it. To me, this is like one of his best performances yet. Even Ill Will said it in one of his rounds to the crowd. Like, this is Math's best performance. Like, he shocked me. Okay, so let's get right into it. The first round with Math, he said like a bar. I only wrote one bar. He said a bar down like, I get a Nina, call it Bonnie. It'll fuck you up. Do the math. I eat the butt. So I thought that was funny. You know, when a Nina is a gun, the butt of the gun. But you know, when he called it Bonnie, you know, Bonnie is his girlfriend he used to date. And you know, it was talks about them having anal sex and how he used to eat a butt and all that stuff. So I thought that bar was kind of funny that he's gonna say that about himself, you know. And then another thing he was talking about in that round was how Ill Will beat up his, you know, his girlfriends, his females or whatever. I don't know how true that is, but he had a really good first round Math. Everything that he was saying was landing, was hitting. Okay, so that was round one. We're gonna go to round one with Ill Will. Now, Ill Will had a lot of fire bars. I mean, a lot of fire bars. He really turned up in this round. He said something like, next time something happens, I'm knocking gyms out. And people was like, why is that? I don't know, it's something to do, he said, you know, but he rhymed it with something else. You know, I didn't get the full bar, but I thought that was really funny, you know. And then he said something like, yo, I just had a daughter this morning, you know, so the crowd is clapping for him, congratulations. So he looked at Math, he was like, this nigga, you know, so that was another funny bar he had said. And then he said something else like, I have your mom's on the corner with her period, she making bloody moves. He said something like that. So he had a lot of, you know, fire bars, a lot of nice lines in his round. You know, they both were really, really good. So to me, that first round between the both of them is like a tie for me. Okay, so I'm gonna just go to the second round. The second round, Math really turned up even more in this round. Okay, and in this round, he said something like, if a nigga ain't loyal, I let her hollow. You know, like put the gun in Ill Will, I let her hollow. Now remember, him and Hollow used to be real tight. They used to be friends, and you know, Hollow got that slogan, you know, something about loyalty over money. Got the clothing line. So now that they fell out, they're not friends anymore. So I thought that was a fire bar. If a nigga ain't loyal, I let her hollow. You know, that I let a hollow go. That's what he said. If a nigga ain't loyal, I let a hollow go. That's what he said to Ill Will. And then another thing I like what he said, he had some type of bar where he was talking to Ill Will, you know, talking to him, and he was like, what you want to be? You want to be a part of Cave Gang? You want to be a part of this? So he said something about Cave Gang, and then he had a bar after that where he said, I left him on the Ave. You could get rocked with. You can rock with me, nigga. That's what he said. I left him on the Ave. You could rock with me, nigga. You know, Ave and rock is a part of the Cave Gang. So that was kind of fire. Okay, and he was also talking Jamaican in this round, so I thought that was kind of fire. He was saying a lot of Jamaican bars, you know, had the crowd laughing. So he really turned up in this round Math. Now with Ill Will in round two, okay, he says Ill Will, this is when Ill Will was talking to the crowd like, isn't this Math's best performance, you know? So then he says to Math, I swear I'm not going to say nothing to make you mad, you know. I don't know the whole entire bar, you know, this is first watch, but he said something like, I swear I'm not going to say nothing to make you mad, you know, I don't want you to hit me. And then he goes, not even a little dose, I'm serious. You know, so that was funny because remember, Math had hit Dose, which is a battle rap, but Math also assaulted Serious Jones. So when he said, I ain't gonna say nothing to make you mad, you know, and then he was like, not even a little dose, man, I'm serious, you know. So he had the crowd laughing. It was like fire. So, you know, he had a lot of good fire bars in that second round too. So, but Will's second round was kind of short. I ain't gonna lie. Ill Will's second round was kind of short, although he did have a lot of good bars. So we're gonna go to round three real quick. I want to get back to the next battle, which is going to be Pat Stay and Verb. So, okay, round three, Math had a lot of personals talking to Ill Will, talking about his career, how his career done fallen off and all that stuff. So he was pretty good in that third, but he did kind of, his energy kind of went down a little bit, but he was still pretty good. So when Ill Will turned up. Ill Will was fire. Okay, he said something about his son. The teacher teaching him how to add, but he's teaching his son how to subtract. Something, he had a fireball like that, something like that. It was fire. Okay, so I gave math the first round. Okay, and I gave Ill Will, right, I'm sorry, I get math and Ill Will. The first round was debatable, but the second round I definitely gave to math. The second round I gave to math, and the third round I gave to Ill Will. Okay, so this is kind of like a tie. Okay, but if I had to choose, first of all I gotta watch it again. But if I had to pick, I believe I would edge it to Ill Will. But right now the first round is a tie. Just gotta watch it again. The second round definitely math. Third round definitely Ill Will. Now before this battle took place, Murder Mook did come on stage finally. He explained about the situation and how he got booked with ARP. He even said that his battle was locked in with Surf years ago. He said that happened 3 years ago when the battle was locked in, but stuff happened. It wasn't his fault, and he's tired of people blaming him that, why he's not battling and why it's taking him so long to battle Surf. He's basically saying it's the URL fault. They're the ones who didn't get the negotiations right, even though the battle was locked in. Something must have went wrong. So Mook did come on stage and address everything, but he would not say. He wanted to say, don't get me wrong, he wanted to tell us who he was battling, but of course ARP stopped him, kept taking the mic, didn't want Mook to reveal it yet. Okay, I guess he wants to do some more promotion, want people to keep people interested. All right, so even though I said first round debatable, second math, third is Ill Will, the judges gave the battle to math. They said math got it 2-1. That's what the judges believe. Math got it 2-1. They even said math won the first round, they believe. All right, so I'm gonna get back to the battles. Verb and Paste is next, and I'll keep y'all posted later.